everyone, I am back in my Bambi pajamas. As promised in my mini twist wash day video, I'm going to be showing you how I now stretch my hair. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it in the description box below. Timestamps will also be available for this video if needed. On the screen now, you'll be seeing some footage from the stretching section of my mini twist wash day video, and you're probably wondering why I've changed how I stretch my hair already, given that I only filmed that video 2 months ago and posted it a couple of weeks ago. The changes I'm making are pretty minor, but they solve 3 major problems that soon started to show when using the previous method. So the first problem was that my ends would always tangle together, which isn't great for obvious reasons. Second problem was that because I was stretching my hair so thoroughly, I would end up with ends that were kind of on the thin side. Do you remember when I said that I kept going for smaller and smaller twists so that I could get a fuller look? It was because it felt thin after I stretched it. I don't want my hair to look thin. I want it to be thick, like Moses' wife, like Zipporah from the Prince of Egypt. Those are the kind of ends I want. So yeah, thin ends just will not do. The third thing I didn't like is kind of how long it took. It only took me 7 minutes or so to do the first method, but I'm always looking for ways to be more efficient with my hair. So, on to the new method in the Bambi pajamas. Though there are only minor changes taking place. This method is faster than the old one, doesn't let my ends tangle, and leaves my ends much more luscious and thick looking than the old method. Plus, I feel like it's just more gentle on my hair. The only thing is, I haven't figured out how to get the stretch as long and lengthy as the first method, so the stretching effects aren't as great, but I'll figure that out soon enough and update you. So first of all, you'll need at least 10 bobby pins, preferably good sized ones. You'll also need, bam! I don't know why I whipped it out like that. You'll also need 1 flexi rod. And that is literally it. So as you can see, we're doing the same twisting motion as the first method. However, there is no separation between the front and back sections. This is because with the old method, I would try and curl and stretch my hair at the same time, and having separate sections made that easy. Now, I found a new way to curl my hair, which leaves it so gorgeous, so I don't need to worry about that. Don't worry, I'll make a video on that too. Anyway, so as you're twisting the hair, just make sure you keep gathering it, as you see on screen, because there's a tendency for some of it to get lost, left out, and then you're left with some short pieces. Once all your hair is gathered, you just want to start twisting and pinning. Not much to say here apart from if any of your hair is feeling too tight, take some time to pull it looser at the roots, not at the length because that will reduce the stretch, but pull it looser at the roots so you don't get a headache. Once you have the ends remaining, you can grab that flexi rod and just start to twist the longest parts of your hair around it. Once you finish twisting, you can secure it with a bobby pin and then just bend the flexi rod around your twisted bun so that you can sleep comfortably. Now that this is done, I'm just popping my scarf on for bed. I like to double wrap because I move around like crazy during the night, so the bonnet is going on as well. And that's it until the next morning. No products or anything like that needed. A word of warning before I move on to the takedown. You're probably wondering why my mini twists are so shrunken in the first place, as they're not even new, okay? I've had this particular set for about a week and a half. Listen up, because this could be you as well. I use this. In my experience, this is a great moisturizer, one of the best even. However, it's basically 99% honey, which means it's a humectant, which means it draws moisture from the air into your hair. Great if you're looking for moisture, not so great if you're wanting to keep your hair stretched. So if you're using a product like this, or this product in particular, you're probably going to need to stretch your twists more often. On to the morning after. If you're wondering why I have just a bonnet and not a headscarf on, it's because it's actually the afternoon after. Because I've already been to the gym this morning, I just put my Bambi pajamas on for you again in order to make a fair comparison. So I'm simply removing the flexi rod and the bobby pins and just fluffing everything out, and that is it. My hair is much longer than before while keeping the thickness at the ends. Okay, so let's look at some before and after comparisons of the stretching, shall we? So yeah, that is the end of the video. I really hope it was helpful. Do you stretch your hair like this, or do you do something different? Let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know what kind of video you would like to see next, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!